What's up, everyone? Anyways, I am Josh Langworthy, and I am your host, and welcome to another How to Let's Draw right here, right now, on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, wherever you may be watching me, even Google Plus for all I know. But yeah. So last week I promised you guys that I would potentially switch over to show you guys how to do some color theory and how to color, right? Well, that being said, I will. And it will be this week, but instead of Josh on art again this week, I'm gonna go ahead and do two how to let's draws, if not more, if I have to be able to show you guys how to color. And coloring can take a while. The inking can take a while, and so how many episodes I gotta do just to do this particular project, I'm gonna go ahead and do and just skip over on Josh on art, and because this is the series that's actually the most important to me. Josh on art's just education on some information on this stuff, but this is the series that I do for you guys that teaches you guys how to draw, and that's ultimately more and more important for me. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and start up on this color theory style of project. But before we could do that, we had to do the straight up drawing of the line art, and then we'll go to the inking, then we'll go to the coloring. So first off, let's go ahead and start up right now on the line art. So I picked up a Digimon, and you may know him, and he's probably the most popular Digimon of them all. His name is Agumon, and I thought there's no better time to go ahead and do some fan art or to do any type of drawing other than now. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and start right now. So start out on Agumon. He's a dragon / dinosaur type Digimon. We need to have a head. Obviously, as you can see. And then by the way, guys, I have a cheat right here of Agumon. I need to, obviously, I don't know Agumon well enough to be able to draw him from my head, but I do have a cheat there to help me out with Agumon. And it's not cheating. It's a reference. Any artist does references, especially if you don't know how to draw something. It's okay to reference from another piece of artwork and then go from there. And since I don't know Agumon very well, I'm going to go ahead and reference off of him. We're going to have this piece right here, which is for the nose and the mouth. And then you're going to drop it down for the body. Line there. Gonna have that triangle and the circle there for his body piece. You have two circles here for his legs. We're going to have another piece here and here for his knees. Then we're going to add this piece and this piece for his feet. And again, just for his toes purposes, we're going to use this and this for his toes. Got a tiny tail in the back. These two circles here for his shoulders. Ooh, you got some foreshortening going on here. These two pieces for his elbow. This drawing is going to be a pain in the butt, just letting you guys know, because it's foreshortening all the way through here on like 4 different areas. And these two pieces for his hands. And again, these two pieces for his hand as well. And those will be subject to change. It determines how the drawing lays out, but this for now, just the skeleton piece, that's okay. So we're going to drop that jaw slightly. And we're going to have 2 pieces of the circle. As you can see what I did there. Now to get to the fun stuff, let's go ahead and start up on shaping up the face, and that's going to be the hard part. Make another circle here just for my reference for where the nose is supposed to be. Put another reference here for my eye. Now I'm going to go ahead and start actually going into the line art. lips are gonna go ahead and drop down right about there. Piece of his jaw right here. Part of his jaw right there. Let's go ahead and skinny up the jawline slightly, like that. Good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Get this line right here. Well, goes in like that. So far, looks like that. Any of these lines that are subject to change, it just determines how the laid out is, how it's depicted from where I see it. Just to let you guys know, I've never drawn an Agumon my whole life, so yeah, this is my first time drawing them. So far, that's what it should look like. one of the coolest things about being an animator or a cartoonist is one of the few things that you have to learn how to adapt your style. And not all artists can do that, but to be a cartoonist in general, you have to learn how to adapt. And to adapt your style to, according to whatever the artist has you to draw, or the director, or whoever you're getting paid to be able to draw. A lot of artists can draw their own style, right? Not too many artists can adapt, and that's not easy. You have to learn how to focus your mind on how to learn how to adapt. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now on camera. Is I'm at the same time teaching you guys how to draw, I'm also forcing my mind to adapt to draw what I see, and that's not an easy feat. Not by any means. I'm not going to add in his teeth until a little later, but I'll go ahead and for sure add in his little tongue. To get that tongue, obviously the only thing you got to do really is here. I'll show you guys here in a second. Basically just add that little loop right here. That's how you do that. Just for his jawline. You don't have to add in those pieces, but for now I'm going to leave them there. Just goes in here like that. And now to draw the outward parts of the body. That's where things get a little bit more intense, oriented. Muscle right there. Put this muscle right here. And because there's foreshortening here, I'm going to have to make this hand bigger than you would see normally. So and because it's closer to you, as you can see, a hand is foreshortened. So you're going to draw whatever's closer to you closer, whatever is not. You're going to either chop off or you're going to give it an illusion, making it look like it's going back by making things go smaller or bigger. Determine how close it is to your eyes. That's the rule of thumb to foreshortening. It's not a fun rule either, because it's a real pain in the butt. It should look similar to that right there. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and continue on with the body. And again, and now we're going to go ahead and do this next piece. It should look like this. And again, we got foreshortening, but instead of coming near you, it's going to be coming far away from you. So to get that foreshortening, what we're going to do, instead of making things that look bigger at front and smaller at back, we're going to make everything look smaller, but everything in front here slightly bigger, but the hand will be smaller. Not by much, just slight increments, remember. Just slight increments. That's the biggest thing about foreshortening, guys. Unless it's like extreme views or something, then yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, as you can see, this is Agumon, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording there, because with all said and done, it's just basically just cut and paste and continuation, and just doing the same thing that I was doing. If I kept on recording, obviously it'd take about an hour, and I don't want to take too much of your guys' lives away. But if you guys got any questions and concerns, just hit me up. Otherwise, the drawing should look a lot like this Agumon in particular, as you see right here on the screen. And might have to draw to color out the segments and the inking parts into 15-minute episode laps, just because there's a lot of things that got to go into those steps. But yeah, without any further ado, I think that's it. So guys, I'm your host, Josh Langley, and yeah. Peace out. Bye.